that. It cut off, so hang on. There she is. Hey. Hi. Say hello. Okay. Say hello. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. I clicked the button on my phone and stopped the video. My phone slipped out of my hand. So it kind of goes along with this imagery and what I'm hearing too. It's like almost like it could be thought of as an interruption, this energy. It can be, yeah, see my lovely fan there. That's why I'm kind of focusing on out the window a little bit. So it's kind of like a feeling of, you know, collectively we're feeling it on a larger, grander scale. And we're excuse me. I just woke up, and we're experiencing it in our personal lives too. But there's like, oh, I can't get a good focus. There we go. There's a disruption. There's a, yeah, I got the word interception, and then I got inception. But there's a disruption and a rumbling under the surface. Now, in our 3D lives, you know, this can easily, and we're all aware, you know, and I've had, you know, I was kind of looking back at my old videos that I've posted, and I still get these messages along with a lot of other people about the seismic activity of our planet. This is continuing on, of course, like I've said in the past, from what I understand, like earthquakes and rumbles under the surface of our planet, they occur constantly, but there is an uptick of this activity, and there is, you know, this is what I'm, and take this as you want or may, or don't take it at all. This is just stuff I'm picking up on or sensing, that there's going to be more rumblings, and that's not to, you know, create any kind of fear, because it's quite the opposite. This shifting is necessary, and it's just part of the whole process. That's what I'm hearing. So the rumbling and the ground shaking, we are going to see it more and more in areas where, you know, it's unusual, or you know, like fault lines that have not been as active or not commonly known as being active, and then the ones that are, you know, it's you know, there's an intensity to it. So I do reference again, I heard it again, Indonesia, and I've heard, I'm just trying to figure out my wording is just off because I'm so tired, but I literally am trying to hone in on like maybe areas of reference geographically where we are. And again, you know, with my videos, unfortunately, the way, I don't even know if I'm going to post this, but it's not unfortunately, it's, I couldn't tell you timing of anything right this moment. It's not to say I won't get those messages. I don't know. However, I don't know. I'm just getting that, like, oh, excuse me, Indonesia. So here's what I'm seeing in my mind is, you know how I referenced the egg and the crack, the distinct, you know, crack that looked like lightning, like a lightning bolt. I literally see the earth like the round, like you see in movies where it's like you'll see this really like pronounced line as the earth splitting. I literally, you know, seeing that in my mind. It's like I see dirt, and I see like where it's the earth's crust is like cracking. So I don't know. Take that for what it is. It's alright. But like, I haven't done this in a while as far as record, so I feel like I'm rambling right now, and it's not coming out clearly the way I want it to come out. But I just gotta go with it. I don't know if that was my finger. Might have been, yeah. Anyway. So I'm just gonna focus. Clear it. I faintly heard something about stock market, and I don't follow any of that, so I don't know. I don't know what that reference is or means. I heard like something about beluga whales, the beluga whales. I picked up on the phrase diamond in the rough. Listening to, it's almost like, you know, when you have like an older radio. I'm sorry, my fingers keep getting in the way. The video. You know, like those old transistor radios, you know, like when you flick through stations. I know it can be referenced in movies or TV shows or whatever, like older ones, where you're hearing it's almost like you hear the static and then you hear the woo, woo, weird noises. Like, I don't know what, that's just popping up in my mind. Something about a bell, B-E-L-L. So the transistor radio sound, like the frequency is changing. That's literally what I believe it's trying to reference for me, or get me to say, is about the frequencies shifting. So it's gonna, in other words, our day-to-day lives, and even on a collective level, it's gonna, and it has been, of course, there's a lot of chaos, and it can be, it can stir up a lot of anxieties. But really, there's a frequency coming online, and or we're coming online to this frequency, and it's something that's very far away from our, I know this sounds crazy, but it's like it's far away from our planet. It's almost like, I don't know if it's like I don't know. It's something about a technology. I heard we did it. All right, I know this is just kind of a weird way to end this video, but I'm just gonna end it for now. I'm just really tired. My head is still foggy from sleeping. So, I hope everyone has a great day or evening wherever you're at. And, okay. Talk with you soon.